What's up, squad? How y'all doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome in to a very fun day. It's eviction day, first eviction of the season. Big brother has been cooking on all cylinders, and I'm very happy to be back here with y'all once again. Hope you're doing well. Let me say hello, early chatters here. Liv, welcome in. Buttercup, Miss Pink Taco, hello. Blue Cheese, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate using your one sub on me. Welcome back from month number 2. Sal's here. Welcome in. Tara, hope you're doing well. Ichiami, Random Jess, what up? Kansas, Fruit Loops, what up? Sea Blue, hello. Random Jess, what's good? Jackie, Taylor, hello, welcome in. Don't come for the queen, please, you'd be headed. I would never come for the queen. What am I, stupid? What am I, Zay? Kendra, hello, welcome in. Genmo, Pat Tad, what up? Red Wings, Sunny Drop, Cat Gallery, Trish, welcome in. CFMN, thank you for the 5 gift. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, MN. Welcome in. Apom, feeling hella rare. Iced Coffee, Megan, and Bree here. Now compliments of MN. If you're in the chat, please drop some less than 2 emotes that you have now brand new earned. Appreciate it. Mari, welcome in. Y'all, shout out Mari. She did an amazing job on the update today. I've not finished it yet, mind you, but it's been a very fun listen. Mari, I've been loving it. I'm doing great, Cat Guy. I'm loving life in Minnesota. I'm having a good time here. Very quickly have kind of felt like this is home, you know? Choose the first eviction? Hell yeah. Heidi, welcome in. What's good? Doom Tribe, everything's good. How you doing, Doom Tribe? Welcome in. Welcome in. Praying for that Rachel HOH. Hope for it. Mr. Pooya. Hey, Aaron, welcome in. Abo, welcome. Sorry, A Boston, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat in the chat. All right, so some of you may not know this, but we were actually live last night. Very impromptu plans. We did not intend on, I did not intend on streaming last night. But when the feeds are cooking, what do you say? No? No, you pull up. You pull up and you make it happen. Hold on one second. Sorry, the lighting was not great. I had to fix that. So the fees were good. I was like, I'm gonna be there for it. So we had to be there. We had to make it happen. So here we are. We were. Now here we are now. Going to do what we did last week. I have in mind 2 bingo cards today, chat. Number 1, we make a card for tonight because I think it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be a fiery day. Let's put a card together for that. See if we can get more than one person to hit bingo for that. And then what I thought could be fun to do moving forward for the remainder of the season or until, you know, my interest drops. But, you know, typically it can go far. We do every week on Thursday for about an hour tops even. Can be a short stream because I know a lot of us are trying to get ready for the eviction and then night of feeds and all that shit. Every week we do one for the upcoming week of feeds. Now, right now, I'm doing it on Thursday. I think that's the move. If we find that, you know what, it's better once we know who the HOH is, maybe we do it on Fridays moving forward. But I think it could be very fun for us, now that we've learned the house guests for about a week, to put in stuff. For example, number 1, what am I going to put down? Keanu asks for a hug. That's an easy one. That's a free space almost. So now that we know them better, we can put some predictions in that, you know? I saw that, but it said you were playing Peak, so I thought it was a mistake. See, you always click on when you see the thingy. Because I went live, mate, without planning, without tweet. Like I just hit live immediately because I wanted to watch the events play out. So I didn't change my go live notification. First time catching your stream. Who do you want to win HOH? Well, first of all, Sun Moon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And the first time chat, rather. Who do I want to win HOH? I mean, Rachel winning could be good drama. I would like to see where that goes. I also low-key would love to see someone a little more indecisive, like a Lauren win, because what the fuck is gonna happen then? Who I wouldn't want to see win is if Zay wins the comp and wins the HOH would be bullshit. Keanu winning HOH could be gas because I think the man is gonna run out of gas. But also for my mental, do I want Keanu to be HOH? Because selfishly, I'm thinking about tonight. And if that man's HOH, I might not sleep tonight. I might have to stay up the whole night, which would be a lot on the old noggin. But you know, I was so confused when I woke up to peek up that I was like, wow, Twitch is super behind. No. Ava wears ugly hat in general. Wow. No need to come for Ava's fashion sense here. Someone fun of how, yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of fun things we can put in here. Do you think they will start HOH comes hella late like last year rather than right after the episode ends? Given that the backyard was not locked last night, my assumption is the HOH is going to be off lot. And typically, and someone correct me, because again, I always say this, my memory is not the best. Typically, you do not get the off the lot ones till later. So So what I'm saying is, this is a PSA to everyone, but more so me reminding myself, do not crack open your Red Bull at 9 p.m. Don't be foolish. Wait until the feeds are on, or until you start feeling you might be a little sleepy and you need that jolt. Otherwise, do not take your Red Bull till later. Don't make that mistake. I've been there. How long is the episode tonight? 60 minutes, I think. I think it's a regular episode, but also someone can correct me and I'll be wrong. SGL, thank you for the 50th month. Appreciate you. Welcome, man. To the Lesson 2 crew once again. Ava is amazing. Love Ava. Ava would be funny. Keanu would be on the block so quick. Yes, but I don't want Ava. I want Ava to stay under the radar, selfishly. I love Ava and her unironically fun ugly hats. They're ugly cute. Okay, are they fun ugly or cute ugly? Or are they both is what you're saying? They let them sleep super late today. Does that mean anything? I mean, it means that might go late. Who knows? Apparently, if 17th because Amy wins the HOH tonight, the BB Mastermind twist will unleash Shelby Stockton into the game, immediately evicting Zay in her place. Quake, love your vision board. Love your vision board. Who do I think goes home? I mean, if Zay doesn't win, he's cooked. I think a lot of people have Zay pegged as the winner of the Blockbuster comp, but I still think Zay's leaving tonight. Aaron, relax. 60 minutes and we get to watch 14 will go into Durham one at a time to vote. It's going to be lit. Hell yeah. With 2 commercial breaks in between the votes probably. So get those angry message posts ready to post. Get those out there. Okay. They should have not let them sleep until past 8. I'm saying this selfishly as someone who started work at 7. He embodies first boot. It's only right. Listen, if he's out first, that would make me feel like I had the right read on not picking him in the draft. The reality is I was never going to pick Riley because I wasn't vibing with Riley. But I was like, I don't see it with Zay. And honestly, I still don't see it with Zay. So that would make me feel better about my read preseason. Have I seen the rumored cast? I have seen the rumored cast. Do you see the Julie Chen Labubu post on Facebook? Lizzie, I have not. Please send it to me. If you come with the queen, you best not miss. Come with the queen, you get beheaded. That's what I've heard. That's the rumor out there. All right. Let me see. Let me make sure I got the right website for the bingo. There we go. I got the right website. We won't have enough time for what? Rachel's the Queen of Hearts. All right. All right. Feel free to keep talking about all the stuff, chat. Chances there's a battle back this season. I think someone did the math, Stephanie, and I do not think that's likely. I do not think the math lines up to a battle back. Or I feel like, or was that hella confirmed that there's no battle back? I'm not sure. 0 chances, 2 doubles. Yeah. All right. Seems like more than half the house have said they don't want HOH, which is so funny to me. Hamster said no battle back. That's what I thought. Okay. Do you think they'll do triple eviction? I doubt it. I don't think they do triple eviction. It's a lot more profitable to milk 2 doubles than milk 1 triple. I think they milk 2 doubles. Am I wrong, or have the nominees done the least amount of campaigning for themselves, leaving others to do the campaigning for them? Let's see. I mean, Zay has done a lot of campaigning for himself. Amy has done some, but I think this year, more than maybe some other years, you have people who are very much willing to be proxies for the people they're rooting for or they're working with. Whereas sometimes you do not see that pan out, and people are like, it's the first week. I'm not trying to like put my neck out there for anybody. This season, they're like, I'm putting my neck out for this person, even though I've known them for like 4 days. No romantic with a 13-month with your Prime sub. I know you get one of these. I do appreciate you using it on me. Thank you so much. Milking 2 doubles sounds very wrong. Well, it does when you're filthy. Doom Tribe, come on now. Mind out the gutter. Let's go. All right. All right. Let me switch over to the... where is it? Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this over on this tab over here. That makes the most sense. Put it over here. All right. So first we're going to do, chat. First one we're going to do is we're going to make the bingo card for tonight. That feels like the more priority one to do. I don't think we're going to run out of time. We'll definitely get to do both, but we got to get this one done because this is the one we're going to put out right after this stream. The feeds one I'm going to hold on to until after the episode. I'll put it out there for people to access so that there's no confusion. So here we go. So this is the plan. I don't remember what we did with the background and stuff last time. All I remember is this was red and the lines were thick. There we go. And then the text was black and the background was white. Is that correct? Was that the case? If someone remembers, let me know. Angeli, thanks so much for the 33rd month as well. Appreciate you. Happy to be here. Another BB season. Happy you're here with us. Appreciate it. Samantha, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All right. So eviction Untitled, no longer. BB27 eviction episode, or first eviction episode. First eviction episode. There we go. Howdy, Control Salt Escape. Welcome in. All right, so the free one, what do we want the free one to be? Love one another. Julie Chen saying love one another at the end of the episode. That would be amazing if she doesn't say it and that just goes to smithereens. Love one another. That makes the most sense. And I'll put it in quotes so people know that that's the quote we are looking for. There we go, freebie. Or but first. But first is always going to be there as well. We can do that. Again, this is us doing it together. You're saying but first? All right, so how about this? How about I put love one another somewhere random? How about here? You go. And then here, we'll do but first. But first. What the fuck am I doing with the typing? Okay. All right. At least one person says, you look beautiful, Julie. Someone compliments Julie in DR. I like that phrasing better. So let's do that. Someone compliments Julie in the DR pre-vote. No, when they go vote. In the DR. That's fine. That's fine. Got to have a Will and Ava Kiki square. Remember, this is for the finale. This is finale. This is for the eviction episode. So do you think that's going to happen on the eviction episode? Will and Ava segment? Family shoutouts. That's almost, yeah. I said eviction. Relax. It's Zay's finale, technically. Over under for shoutouts. I like that. How about 8 people do shoutouts and less than 8 people do shoutouts in the DR specifically, because I'm not counting the nominee saying shout out to my daughter, like I love you baby, mommy's busy or whatever. That doesn't count. So I want it to be specifically in the DR. There we go. If Zay wins both comps, that's on you, Taylor. That's on you for your manifestation here. Zay loses BB Arena. Yeah, I feel like that's an easy one to do. Zay loses BB Blockbuster. I think you can do the same thing for Kelly or for Amy. Someone's wearing sunglasses? Sure. Cal, thank you for the 39th month here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy an ad-free experience with all the emotes your heart desires. Someone calls out Rachel. I think that's almost a guarantee, given that I think Zay or Kelly will say something. But let's put it in there. Someone calls out Rachel in their speech. There we go. Ashley takes long shower reference. Yeah, shower gate / shower is referenced. Holy crap, that is small font. Why is that so small? Why is that so small? That should not be that small. Make this bigger, please. Why is this small? You know what? Shower gate reference. Good enough. Someone calls Julie stunning. We already have that, Irish. It's in the someone compliments Julie in the DR. Keanu gives the exiting house guest a hug. Well, that's just a free space, isn't it? Everyone's good. No, you're good, Irish. You're good. No worries. No worries. You know what? Let me zoom this in just to make sure it's big enough for everybody. There we go. There we go. That's a little more it. Perfect. All right. Cutting to Will or Jimmy sleeping during the fight. I like that. Cutting to Jimmy / Will during the fight recap. People will know what that is. Amy celebrating the person next to her leaving. If Amy's on the that'd be funny. Amy celebrating Kelly / Zay leaving immediately after the votes. Lauren is hesitant. Yes, Lauren is hesitant. No, Lauren has a 2-second. No. Lauren hesitates when Julie asks for her vote. There we go. There we go. Love that. Someone fumbles the vote wording. Irish, I was thinking that. How do you phrase someone fucks up the vote? Someone, like, you remember when was it Meta who voted Chuck and he meant to keep Chuck? Someone fucking that up, because I feel like a lot of people, the way they've talked, they're like fucking it up. So someone says vote for instead of vote out. Someone voted for Chuck to go. Yeah. Someone fucks up who they meant to vote out. There we go. There we go. How do we think the first evictee will react to Amy being the accomplice? Ooh. How about, I like that. Evictee finds out Amy was the accomplice. Rachel says the word queen. Well, Thundercats, is this, she says it again or it gets recapped in, you know what? Rachel says the word queen. Why not? Again, I got to remember what Mari said to me last week, which was, the whole point is it's supposed to be bingoable, not like uncommon, unlikely stuff. Says the word queen. This is my manifestation. I'm not going to click it because it's bad luck. You're going to jinx us. Do we get goodbye messages? We get goodbye messages on the episode. There we go. Rachel says chicken jockey again. That never happened, did it? Or did I miss that? Someone mentions Tucker. Tucker gets referenced. Don't worry about anything being placed anywhere because we're going to add more here, which will then cause it to jumble up. That happened last night. She said it many times. Where the fuck have I been? Because I've not heard chicken jockey get brought up once. Maybe that's more of a feeds one, Aaron. I sadly vote to evict. That's a great one. I sadly being said before vote to evict. It's the only time I saw a crafty young chicken jockey. We get a new house guest. Well, that would be nuts. That would be a wild occurrence. You know what? Fuck it. Let's bust someone's bingo card. We get a new house guest. Rachel responds to call out during speeches. Yeah. Rachel argues with evicted person on their way out. Why not? Y'all, thank you for that hype train. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. The ultimate trapdoor in this bingo card. Yeah. Julie mentions God. Another free space. Julie brings up God. Someone gets a hug snub from evicted house guest. Oh, I love that one. Someone gets rejected for a hug. Evictee refuses a hug. Perfect. Yeah, someone gets rejected for evictee refuses a hug. Like that better. Evictee refuses a hug. Audio muted for profanity. Okay. Audio muted for profanity. Perfect. 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 Masked man reappears. Love that. Masked man returns. Or is it called the mastermind, right? The mastermind returns. The mastermind returns. Both noms receive 4 more votes each, maybe 5 or 6. I mean, I think that's entirely okay. Yes. All right, let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. Each nom receives at least 5 votes. At least is 2 words here. There we go. The announcer said mastermind returns. There you go. A freebie then. The mastermind is the new house guest. Vince has to break the tie. Love that. Unlikely, but could happen. Vince has to break the tie. A tie vote. Break the tie. There's a tech issue during Blockbuster vote. Yes, love that. Tech issue during episode. At any point, that counts. Someone said Julie looks beautiful. We have that one. The mastermind is Tucker. Well, that seems wild. Vince cries. Yep. Vince cries. Nah, Keanu cries. I want both in there because I think it's possible. Julie messes up her lines. Yeah, Julie messes up her lines. Julie has a question for Evicti about Rachel. Julie brings up Rachel in exit. Well, do we call them exit interviews for Julie? Do we actually say exit interview? Is that what the phrasing we use? An exit interview. There we go. Reference to being a mom. Being a mom referenced. Showman's edit. Shit. Yeah, that could happen. Showman's edit. Even though there's so much to cover in this episode, them doing a showman's edit would be the least shocking thing they do. Julie compliments Rachel's outfit. Julie complimenting this time. Okay. Julie compliments Rachel. Julie reveals the comes to the yeah, we have that one written down. We have that one now. Do we do anything with Jimmy saying something crazy for TV? Jimmy doing something for TV. Okay. Cool handshake or no. Choreographed entry exit during voting in DR. People know what that is. Someone says Miss Julie. There we go. Rachel gets called on eviction speech. Do we not have that? Let me see. Hold on. Someone calls out Rachel in their speech. Yeah, we have that. Okay. I am a girl's girl. Okay. Girl's girl referenced. I don't like putting that in quotation. Girl's girl mention. There we go. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. I wish. I was late. You might. What? Yeah, we have it. The fight from last night's segment, for sure. If it's not there, they're wasting their time. Or they made a mess up. Zay Rachel fight segment. There we go. Beat you Zach streak ends after tonight I fear. Ends tonight I fear. Yes. There's no way someone's going to reference that. You know what? Which makes it an even more of a bingo buster. Beat you Zach. Rachel here. It's not fair in the DR. Complaining about fairness with Rachel in the DR. Very specific, but we'll take it. Woman wins HH. Well, that's not going to be uncovered until after the episode. I'm willing to bet on it. Watching the face turn black and white. Carly, great one to come out with the first time chat here. Appreciate that one. What was it? I just said it out loud. Evicted house guest photo goes black and white. Riley's wearing a cowboy hat. All right. Sky is blue. Riley wears cowboy hat. What else, chat? What else? Someone doesn't have a speech prepared. Someone stumbles on their speech. I like that. Hint about keys. A hint about the keys. This is really fun, by the way. This is a new tradition. Did I miss the old bingo streams? Softy, brand new. I only did one for the premiere, and now we're doing one every week for feeds and eviction episode, potentially. I think that'll be fun. Julie tells Victor Haskell something that has happened from the real world. Like that. Julie gives real world updates to Evicti. Which, by the way, this bingo card is null and void after the episode ends. So, Julie brought up events after the fact on like the Instagram post. That don't count. It's only what we saw in the episode. We get to see the start of the HOH. we see the beginning of the HOH. I'll be floored if this happens, by the way. I'd be over the moon. We have the accomplice one. Cringy segment of Riley talking about Catherine. Does that count as a showman's edit? You know what? Riley being creepy about Catherine. I want it to look biased. I want it to look like I do not approve in this bingo. That's fine. Lauren Waffles and voting DR. We do have that one, Dalb. Perfect first time chat as well. Someone calls Zay Isaiah. Zay gets called Isaiah. Ava's sunflower is warm during the live episode. Ava's sunflower hat present at live episode. Meaning if it's in a flashback, it doesn't count. Shout out to my barber. You think that's something someone's going to say? Any house guest does cam talk on episode? Cam talk on episode. And no, Rachel rolling her eyes at the Keanu hug will not count. Someone gets Dodo music. Someone gets Dodo music. Good afternoon, Jay. Welcome in. Someone walks away from the photo wall before it goes gray. I think that for me is the same as the photo goes black and white. We got quite a bit so far. Like we have our full card and bonus bingo, like extra ones. Ashley holding things up in edit. Oh, yeah, Ashley delaying. Well, isn't that shower mention ultimately? Winner of Blockbuster screams, "Let's go." That's a great one. Winner of BB Blockbuster yells, "Let's go." All right. Ava Adrian talk and flashback portion of episode. Ava Adrian segment. Long shot Kelly says, "I like puzzles." No shot. Blockbuster involves balls. There we go. Blockbuster involves balls. Shout out to Brendan. Love that. Shout out to Brendan. Ava evicts Matt instead of Zay. Matt? Is this a reference I've also missed once again? Jazz, is this something I've missed? Is this on me? We have Brenda mentioning the other card. Do we? Hold up. We don't have a Brenda. I searched it. This is the only one. We had something about the goodbye messages or the evictions. She keeps calling Zach Matt. Okay, love that then. Ava votes to evict Matt, not Zay. It's time for America's vote. Okay, unlikely, but it's time for America's vote. I think Zach looks more like Matt than Zay. Yes. Ava will, I think we have that as a segment on this list. Julie flirts with Zach. Zach? I mean, wild if this happens. Julie flirts with Zach. Julie introduces a new twist in the coming week. Okay. Julie introduces a twist coming next week. It's Zach, not Zay, whose name Ava messes up. Okay. So then this is void. That's a void, right? Right. Split house mentioned? Okay. Split house mentioned. All right, let's get a couple more in chat. Otherwise, I think we're good on the eviction episode one. We can move on to the fees one. Do they break out into groups after the blockbuster? Yes. Julie makes awkward segue for Tiana's home. Julie makes awkward segue for gaming post BB Blockbuster for campaigning. All right, there we go. A cat owner says, shout out to my cats at the crib. Yusuf, do you want people to not get bingo? She's going to say you have 2 minutes. I can feel it. Julie tells the house guest to settle down. Julie tells house guest to settle down. Mickey gets a confessional. Mickey gets a DR session. Not vote, but confessional. Just in case someone tries to finesse the system. Julie's audio to the house guest fails. We have tech issue. Julie reveals the 3 alum. Is that episode? Are we getting an episode tomorrow night? Is tomorrow our first one? Julie reveals next week. Okay. Julie reveals the panel for next week's Friday episode. How about that? Julie wears pants. How about this? Julie wears pants. Julie has Bob. And that's it. That's all I have. Let's do 3 more to make it nice and balanced, and then we can move on. Where's Kelly volunteering to be a pawn? Well, it's already passed. Giesling. I don't think she volunteers to be a pawn after winning like the blockbuster or getting evicted, you know? Ava has eviction night hat. We already have that one as well. Kelly cries is good. Oh, Kelly throws the blockbuster. I love. Kelly throws blockbuster. Mentioning the accomplice again. Hello.
Hi.
You want to say?
Big Brother's on at 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say hello to chat.
Hi, chat.
Hello.
Hi.
How's work?
Fine.
Do you have anything you want to add to the bingo card for tonight?
What do you have so far?
Oh, what do we have so far?
It seems like you're mostly done.
Well, we're looking for like a couple more.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Yeah.
Oh, like those are the options that you can
It's
get
gonna
if you
scramble into like
randomize.
different cards, yeah.
Why does Zay get called Isaiah? Is that a thing that happened?
Because his name is Isaiah and he goes by Zay.
Oh. His name's Biff to me,
His
man.
name is, of course, it's Biff to you.
Where's Buck?
Did you see what Buck said about Catherine?
That he loves her and he'd throw away the
Yeah.
money for her?
You know what he said to her last night? We were watching the feeds on stream and he
Yeah.
was like, I'm not going to bed until you go to bed.
So good.
I'm staying up until you go to bed, then I'm going to go to bed.
Bro, who knew Sid from Ice Age was like that?
He's like a mix between Sid from Ice Age and Sid from Toy Story. Like double Sid.
He's a good guy.
He is. He's misunderstood. He loves everybody.
Oh my god, that's so awkward.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, it did. Sonny's saying it worked. He is keeping Amy for Kat now. So they're worried about Rachel having 2 votes. Kat got 2 votes now. So
yeah, that's so fun. I mean, like, yeah, use it to your advantage.
it was so awkward to see. It was very awkward to see.
It was awkward to have it play out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't think Catherine feels him like that at all.
Yeah.
I saw Eric Stein replied to that update on was it Twitter or Blue Sky, and he's like, and just like that, this clown's gonna be on Survivor twice. Because it really is Beast Mode Cowboy 2.0.
Yeah, he looks like a bad child's drawing. Honestly, that's so true.
Oh my god.
It's like if you try, like, yeah, when you're learning to draw and you try to draw a person, the eyes
Yeah.
are like a little bit wonky.
Oh my god. You're calling him wonky?
It's so wonky, man. Like a strong.
Kiana does the
Yeah.
shrug pose. Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. In the his like laying down photo.
That's his pose. That's his pose.
That's
In
his
any
go-to
way he does.
He's,
Yeah.
No, he's gonna be in the diary room. He's gonna vote and he's gonna go. Huh?
He's like, you know, I gave my word. I'm gonna vote out Amy.
Huh?
Yeah. Riley looks like Sean O'Malley when he first got into the UFC. We see house guests playing chess. Yeah.
Oh, in the episode. Yeah. Before that. Have they been playing chess a lot? I know what's his
Well,
face is
one of the things that got Zay on the radar was that he knows how to play chess well.
Yeah.
House guests playing chess.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Riley looks like a fish.
Yeah, I think it's because there's like, you know how fish, their eyes are on either side of their head. It's giving that.
Are we mean? These feel mean.
Yeah, it's mean.
I want to know if
It's
Mickey feels
absolutely
ridiculous for saying he looks like Brad Pitt. I'm sure she would rescind that now.
There's like moments where from some angles he looks normal.
It's the hair. The hair does
it's
a lot
the
of
hair-
heavy
hair
lifting.
plus
Because when I was like,
glasses.
who is that? I was
No,
like,
it's
oh shit, that's
his
Riley.
hair plus sunglasses because you can't see how far apart his eyes are.
Oh my god, stop with the eyes,
Sorry.
man. That's so mean.
I know. I'm sorry. It's mean. Big Brother brings out my inner bully.
You know what? Let's talk about some of our own own faults to offset it, so it doesn't look like we're just mean on him. I have scars on my face.
I'm perfect.
You're perfect.
I'm just kidding. I have a really weird space in between my big toe and my next toe. And
Oh
it
my
looks
god,
like there
she's
should be
so
another
self-conscious
toe
about
there.
her feet now. I did this to you.
My skin is extremely temperamental. I have a weird little bald spot right here. Right.
I have a weird bald spot up here. Up here. So ditto.
Split houses in Riley's eyes. Yeah. Actually, Riley's right eye is gonna vote for Cat, and his left eye is gonna.
Okay, enough. We just fixed it. We just fixed it. This isn't a roast.
All right. Sorry.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
But also, like, no, not poor guy. I don't know. Yeah. Some angles he looks normal. That's not very Minnesota nice. No, Minnesota nice if you just didn't say that out loud and thought it to yourself, probably. Pooya, head reveal in your dreams. Never. Someone cries during giving their vote. Yes, love that.
Ooh.
Someone
Shout out to my dogs in the crib.
cries as they give their vote.
Are we gonna see the
Comp? We have no idea.
Are we gonna see the opening credits? You know, where they get to do this.
Oh, we haven't seen those yet, have we, chat? Or was it yesterday and we missed it because we tuned in like a minute and a half
we were a
late?
couple minutes late.
No, when we tuned in, it was during the recap.
I think I would have seen it also.
Yeah, we didn't see it. We didn't see it. Yeah, it would have been
tonight?
online.
Is it gonna be tonight?
We don't know. We still don't have an
I
intro.
hope they do it. I love the people that go like.
Yeah. Well, let's do a prediction. What's Keanu gonna do? He's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they do that at all during 24? Yes.
No, there was one season they didn't do it, right?
At all?
Yeah, wasn't there one season they didn't do it?
Which season did they not do it? Keanu annoys Ava? Yes.
I mean, honestly, anybody annoys Ava. I saw Ava and Will apparently were bonding.
Yes,
So
they're
cute.
a duo that I kind of
Good.
love.
I'm obsessed
not gonna
with that.
lie.
It's also
yeah.
because it's like two people you literally never would expect to work
Yeah.
together.
We see the Dharma hallway. I think we have Dharma.
Yeah,
well,
no intro for 24.
They didn't do that on
That's
24.
what I thought. Yeah.
Why did I think they had one then? Also, why wouldn't they have that? That's such a missed opportunity. Oh, is it because like Paloma left in those circumstances that they didn't want to do it? Or but also then Luke went the next season and they had one for 25, right? COVID. Oh, it was COVID? Okay.
So they couldn't film them doing this.
But then did they have it for 23? I don't remember these things. That's the problem. I don't remember these things well at all.
There's only like a few.
Oh, they did have an intro for 23. I remember Brittany having a very animated one.
Okay, I know. I remember. Whose do I remember? I remember Jeff Swang.
Yeah,
from
you remember-
2017.
Yeah, from
17.
BB27. Yeah, you remember like the big arms just flailing about like this? Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
did this. It was great.
22 to 24 didn't get regular intros. This card is still for the episode. Yeah, we're about done on this one. We're like 3 more and we'll shut it down.
Oh wait, what was Bowie James?
Oh. Was it DJing? Dance in the DR hallway. We did have that one. Choreograph something for the hallway.
Yeah, you gotta.
They removed Luke with a quickness with a fast. Yeah, the penguin. I called it. All right. How about this? Let's just lock this one in then. I think this is fine. It's public. I'm gonna make it generated. Then I'm gonna send the link out to everybody here. 5x5 makes sense. Only the center square is gonna be the free space. The rest of them are gonna get jumbled all over the gaff. So that's cool. Let's do generate. Boom. All right. This one's done. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the link to share. Copy to clipboard. All right, chat. This is the link for the eviction episode. Oh, that did not turn out right. Why did not turn out right?
Because
Hold on.
The little hashtag.
Hold on. That's my bad. Let me double check it here. All right. This is a preview. Why is it a preview?
Like it just put all the text.
Yeah, which I
Share
don't
this
want.
URL with your players.
That's what I did. That's the URL in the chat.
No, it's a different one.
Oh. Oh.
Here, copy this.
Yes. Okay. Got it, chat. Got it. We figured it out. And by we, I mean me.
I'm used
Right?
to this.
Let me see if I do that now. Yeah, there we go. All right. Sorry. This is it. This is it. Boom. All right. If you put that, that should get you where you're trying to go. It should prompt you to generate card, and you should be good to go. I'm just gonna put this. You know what? I'm gonna text it to Liana just so I have access to it later. All right. Boom. There we go. And boom. Okay. And then I'll post it on the Blue Sky and on Twitter after we go offline here. That way people can download it. And if you see it on the timeline, make sure you or go ahead and repost it just so other people can find it if possible. Thank you. All right.
Oh, I was like, what did you text me?
Oh my God,
I didn't
Liana.
just watch you. Say
Liana, pull it together, fam.
no, it's not good.
All right, was this?
But first,
There we go. All right.
Fruits.
Bingo. Wait. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I found it. All right. So now we go to our feed one. Liana, say hello.
Oh, hello.
Okay. There we go. All right. It worked perfect. Okay.
All right, bye.
You're going? You good?
Yeah.
Um,
Going on a walk.
you're going on a walk? Cool.
Oh, I gotta change out of my work pants.
Okay. Cool beans.
Could you see my work pants?
Yeah.
Work pants.
Yeah. We could. All right. Thank you, Liana.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Wait, door open or shut? Should I open it?
You did open it, yeah. All right, there we go. Everyone, make sure you get your stock watch buys in. Yeah, definitely do that if you haven't done that yet. I did do mine yesterday, so I am set. Pal tomorrow? Yes, because I didn't have time to edit it in the last 2 days. It's been so busy. So I will be making that happen, and then it'll be posted tomorrow. All right. So, live feed BB27 live feeds week 2. Okay, there we go. That's what this is for. And we'll do the same thing we just did with the other one, which is we made the grid lines red and we made the lines thick. There we go. Okay. So for live feeds week 2, what you got, chat? I'm gonna make it a little smaller just so the header's there. All right. So the free one is Keanu asks for hug. I think that is an easy one. Or actually, no, it'll be we'll be right back screen. You want to make sure it happens. For some reason, if Keanu just suddenly has stopped getting the hug bug, Keanu asks for hug. Okay. A woman wins HOH. Okay. A woman wins HOH. How about then also a man wins HOH? Because these are valid pretty much all week. I think this one should be the first person who gets bingo and wins, essentially. But obviously, keep sending them my way, always at me when you do yours. Ashley Nom, Ashley is on the block is a good one. Ashley is on the block, and I think this one should have more options than the other one. So Ashley's on the block. Amy is on the block. I think these are both good. Vince, not Vince. Keanu goes back to square one. Someone cries about being a have-not. Someone cries about being a have-not. Ashley uses too much water. Not water Q, water. Sorry, that was a hand problem. A man wins POV, woman wins POV. Okay. A man wins POV. A woman wins POV. Ashley's blunt in game combo. Ashley is blunt in game combo. Sure thing. HOH wins POV. Love that one. Love that one, Mari. HOH wins the POV. Also, nominee wins POV. Nominee wins POV. And also, noms stay the same post POV, or Nominee. New nominee. No. Veto is used. Veto is used. There we go. This might be too predictable. Keanu on the block. Okay. Keanu is on the block. There we go. Jimmy and Rachel fake argue. Jimmy and Rachel fake argue. Rachel fight weekly. Zach uses advantage. Great one. Zach uses his advantage. House meeting. Love that one. House meeting. Rooting for that one. Low-key. Always. Another shower reference on the show. This is for the feeds. We did the show one. This is for the feeds only. Vince crashes out. Vince crash out. There's a twist in the house. A new twist emerges in the house. Ooh, how about this one? Feeds down for over 4 hours for veto comp. Feeds down for less than 4 hours for veto comp. How about that? Costumes and talk of a pawn. Okay, love that. Pawn talk and costume punishments. Costumes following veto. How about that? Someone tells HOH to put him on the block. Yep, a volunteer. Love that one in this day and age. Someone volunteers to be on the block. Dance party, floater party. Dance party. What is a floater talk, not floater party. Floater talk, which is almost a free space also. House meeting called. We have that one. Crunchy eating makes us unable to hear game talk. Food noises getting in the way of a conversation on feeds. There we go. Zach calls someone a floater who is not one. Zach misuses the term floater. How about that? More than 5 people cry during the week. More than 5 people cry during the week. Do we have Pooya Fridays this season? Hell yeah. I'll be back tomorrow morning for the live feed. I'm making my live feed up the debut following the night of events that we're getting on the feeds. Now, I haven't been told exactly what time because the exit interviews are going to be tomorrow also. So I think it'll be later than others, potentially, until we don't get exit interviews no more. Quesadilla time. No, quesadilla. Yeah, just quesadilla. You'll know what that is. Pooya misses live feed update. That's rude, Joey. That's rude. Wow. Terrence said 12:15. Perfect. That means 11:15 for me, which means I can sleep a little. Yay! Someone breaks mic pack. Sorry, I am adjusting and sitting down now, so. All right. Let's see. Women's Alliance. Production yells, stop that. Production yells, stop that. Is a great one. Women's Alliance talk. Sure. Women's Alliance talk in the house. Bros complain about girls working together. Bros complaining about an all girls alliance. Someone badmouths Rachel. Someone badmouths Rachel. Keanu. No. Do we have showmance on it? A showmance is formed. Doubtful, but a new alliance is formed. A new alliance is formed. Ooh, an alliance is broken. Sure. Obviously a little more subjective, but I think we can all agree with it when it happens. Kelly on the block again. Did I have Kelly on the block again? No, I had Ashley, I had Amy, and Keanu. Kelly on the block again. By that logic, we should also have Zay on the block again. Also, one of the nominees from last week is the HOH. So either Amy, Zay, Ashley, or Kelly is the HOH. House guys do a game night like that. House guys do a game night. Someone considers flipping on the vote. Love that. Someone reveals their real job. Someone gets honest about their job. New sweatshirts show up. Someone complains about ants. Ant complaints should be a regular one. Ant complaints. Jimmy argues, then makes up with someone is so funny, but so accurate. Jimmy fights and then makes up with somebody. Zach wears his bandana. Ooh, alcohol delivery. Alcohol delivery. Skippy mentioned. Do they mention Skippy in the house often, or that's just us? Argument in the pantry. Ooh, pantry fight. Pantry argument. Pantry argument. Also, chat, if I missed yours, feel free to write it again, because chat is moving relatively fast and I'm missing some. I'm sure of it. Birthday celebration. Birthday celebration. I don't know if anyone's birthday's coming up, but why not? Plane interrupts conversation. Plane interrupts conversation. Conversation. Awkward Riley simping situation. And I'll take a better word than simping if you have it for what he does. Hammock game talk. Love that. Love that stage. Hammock game talk. Perfect. Feeds off 6+ hours for Vito. I have that one. I have feeds down for over 4 hours and feeds down for less than 4 hours. Which I could go to 5. Simping ain't easy. Backyard shut down for over 12 hours. Okay. Backyard shut down for over 12 hours. It rains. It rains. Fart talk. Does that happen often? Fart. I guess it might. Does. Keanu's fake alliance finally meets. Keanu doesn't go home. Keanu survives. No, well, by the time we do the next one, we won't know who goes, right? Oh, we get to hear HOH's letter from home. Love that one. We get to hear HOH's letter from home. 10% alliance mention. 10% alliance mention. Whole house family style dinner. All right. Whole house does family style dinner. How about this? Someone falls in the pool and Mike Pack. Did I write about the Mike Pack one earlier? I know one of you mentioned it. Mike. Yes, someone breaks Mike Pack. Never mind. Okay. Ramon, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Someone volunteers to go to block. We do have, thankfully. Lauren indecisive again. Lauren indecisive again. Someone sleep talks. Again, this for the deeper viewers. Someone sleep talks, because I would miss that. Someone sleep talks. Someone falls in the pool. I got that one just now. No sleeping. Big Brother says. BB says no sleeping. Snoring on cams. So honestly, you can get that one if you just wake up and tune in at like late night. Snoring on cams. How about that? It rains. Hey, we're going for randoms. Adrian reveals his master plan. Adrian does a proper cam talk. How about that? BB says stop that. We do have that one. No one leaves the HOH room after they get it. I don't know how to word it. Oh, the HOH doesn't leave. HOH spends majority of time in HOH room. Is that what you mean? HOH doesn't really leave HOH room. Jimmy turns on Rachel. Someone hides in the house bathroom. Do you have BB says, please put on your microphone? I do not, but that's a great one. BB says, please put on your microphone. As John mentioned, we do have that one. Jimmy sleeps in HOH when it's not his. Jimmy sleeps in someone else's HOH bed. Yelling on the stairs, sure. Someone gets removed by production. Again, could be a buster for some people. Someone does a prank is a great one. Someone does a prank. Vague enough that anyone could almost get it. 3 men on the block. At any given time. That's fine. That's implied. 3 women on the block. How about that? We get a big argument. Or our feeds back on. Wait. Are feeds back on right now? Oh, my feeds are paused. When did I pause my feeds? Feeds are back on. Damn, Rachel has got an outfit on. Feeds cut because of singing is great also. Feeds cut because of singing. A slow clap in a public argument. A slow clap in an argument. Someone says something problematic. So this is one of the ones I'm hoping doesn't happen. Someone says something problematic. BB says you are not allowed to talk about production. BB says you are not allowed to talk about production. I didn't end the quote here. This music is too intense right now for me. This song is not for that right now. There we go. That's better. That should be a free space at this point. I mean, you have to have some free spaces because if your card somehow has someone gets removed by production, that's unlikely to happen. These are on right now. I am aware now. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and they're gone. And they're gone. Get clickbaited. House guest mentions Dan. A house guest mentions Dan. Someone pulled into DR during critical game talk. Yeah, someone gets pulled into DR during game talk. I would like to add Skippy moves us from game talk to Riley being cringe. Because that's absolutely going to happen. Brendan talk. We didn't have that on this one. You're right. Brendan mention. Counting votes using food is a great one. Counting votes using food. A guy sipping over a girl. We have specifically Riley doing the big simpies. Mr. B communicates with pre-recorded lines. We have enough of those that I think we're okay. Spoodman. All right. What's the situation? How many do we have now? We have a lot actually. But I'm down to keep going if you have more. Have-nots are picked by HOH. Actually, I didn't see that earlier. Have-nots picked by the HOH. The poison bar comes into play. The poison bar. The poison bar comes into play. Someone volunteered for nominee. We do have that one. I'm trying to play an honest game. What's up, Mumfords? Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Eavesdropping? Yes. Perfect. All right. Vince would have nominated Houseland. Someone used terminating incorrectly. So yes, we do have using floater incorrectly in the bingo card. Captain Will nickname catches on. Captain Will nickname catches on. Dirty feet. Yikes. Once again, another one. I'm hoping we don't get. Will gets a DR. Will gets called into DR. Ooh, someone is back-to-back have not. Daily crying. It's hard to put the word daily in there because then it's got to be like kept on or like followed through, you know? Someone lies about who they voted for in the previous eviction. Like that. Someone lies about their vote from last eviction. BB12 or 13 flashback. Well, this is for the feed specifically. Vince doesn't wear a beanie. Vince doesn't wear a beanie. Someone threatens to quit. Sure. There is a kiss on the feeds. Kiss on the feeds. They find the safe behind the picture frame. Rachel picks new workout. Rachel has new workout coach. Someone complains about cleaning up. Someone complains about cleaning up after others. This is like this is like a hardcore mode bingo card. You got to be like on top of this. You're a good Mumfors, no worries. I miss my family. Someone misses their family. All right. Someone wears one of Ava's hats. Mickey / Morgan cook dinner. 2 people, 1 bunk bed. Ant mentioned we do have, I feel it's a good mix though. Lots of stuff will surely happen in a few outliers. Right. In a week, sorry. Rachel makes another final 2. Rachel makes another final 2. How about this? Another blow up at veto meeting. Because you can verify this based on what the feeds are right after. Rival become allies. Beef turns to out. Nah, I don't know how to phrase that one. Ava twerking again. Ashley in the shower. Ashley in shower. Okay. Is there anything for the other card? My laptop crash. Yeah. Exclamation bingo should get you there. Just put exclamation bingo in the chat and the one for the eviction episode should show up. Skippy zooms in on someone's feet. Does that count as dirty feet or is that a separate one? Yeah. You know what? Skippy does sly zoom in. Or facetious? How do you spell facetious zoom in? There we go. Well, she will take a shower, but it's more about you seeing that she is in the shower. Yeah. All right, chat. We have what? Dear God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 times 5 is 80. 83? 83 plus 25. We have over 100 entries for the feeds. I think we're good. Right? I think we're good. Yeah. One last one. Keanu has a public argument with someone. How about that? There we go. Also, literally here, where's my hug on feeds? Where's my hug uttered? Unlikely, but I want to put it in there. He goes live for drama. Ooh, that's a fun one. Pooya goes live for drama. You know what? That's the little one for us. Someone denies hug. We have that, or was that the other one? Reject. We do not have that one. Someone rejects a hug. Someone rolls their eyes while hugging. Wow, just like that, we added another 5 more. Morgan brings up crush on Zach. Last one. What's the last one? When's someone going to shave their head? Adrian? Someone falls off a have not bed. Someone falls off bed. Just generally. House guest kiss. We do have that one as well. All right. There we go. That's all of them. I'm going to generate this one as well. So the command after this stream, by tomorrow night's stream, we will switch the command to make it this one for the feeds. That'll be the move. That'll be the move. It'll be this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy to clipboard, and then try it out here. All right. And then that. Yep, there we go. So this one is for the feeds, not for the eviction tonight. This one's for the feeds specifically, if I did it correctly. So if I click this one and I generate it, yep, that is it. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's for the feeds. Maybe Liv, can we make the command for that one bingo feeds? Exclamation bingo feeds, maybe? The feed one starts officially after the eviction episode tonight. The minute Julie logs us out of the episode, that's it. Thank you, Liv. Appreciate you. That's it. So there we go. That's the two. Peak this week. That was hilarious. Made my week. Yes, that was so much fun. I think we talked about it. We may try and do it again on Tuesday. Tuesday looks like a good day for all of us schedule-wise to make it work. So potentially we might be running it back on Tuesday this week, but stay tuned, obviously. I'll be live tomorrow, as you all know, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific for the pad, where we can talk about anything you want. Probably a lot of Big Brother. We'll talk. We have an anonymous form if you want to get some advice in, or you have any other questions you don't want your name attached to. That's completely fine. You can do that there. So come through for that. And then on Sunday we've got Goose Goose. I've already started putting the lobby together, so we'll see how that goes. I'm feeling optimistic with Big Brother season. More people might be around, so hopefully we'll see how that goes. Okay. There we go. So excited. And Pooya Friday tomorrow. We got the goddamn live feed update tomorrow. My debut, chat. My debut. This marks my This is my 9th season doing live feed updates, which is wild. And I think I've done Pooya Fridays for 8 seasons, maybe 8 years running. Amazing stuff. So yeah, the big one next year. Yes, because this fall, no, not this fall. Next fall marks 10 years of the anniversary of the. No, or is it this fall? Hold on. BBOTT. Okay, yeah. No, next year marks 10 years since So You Think You Can Podcast. 10 years that I've been podcasting, which is nuts. Is that including BB Can? Well, no. That includes only Big Brother US. If you want to include BB Can, we can include BB Can. We got what? At that point, because did we have live? I don't think we had live feed updates for BB Can 5, but starting 6 we did. So 6, 7, 8. Well, 6, 7. I technically did a couple live feed updates for 8, so we should count that. 9, 10, 11, and 12. So, yeah. But this was fun. I agree. Hopefully we do get an exciting result for HOH. I remember watching something in podcast. You were my pick. Oh, thank you, man. Well, appreciate that. So yeah, that was good. That was great. Amazing. I'm happy. This was a very successful stream, chat. So I'm going to go ahead and post on the Blue Skies and the Twitters the bingo card for the eviction tonight. And then later I'll send out the one for the fees in case you missed it here. But if you at any point want to come back and get if you come back while I'm offline, if you just click chat on my stream, you should be able to just come in while I'm offline and do exclamation bingo to get the card. If you wanted to get the card link for somebody or anything like that. All right, chat. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Am I live later? Not tonight. I think tonight I need all my faculties watching and taking notes on feeds. If for some reason drama's popping off, I might go live just to watch that with y'all. Could be more fun. But because I need to be able to be up to date and ready for the live feed update, I will probably not be online. All right. Y'all have fun, chat. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the feeds. Enjoy the episode. Hopefully we all have a good time with it. I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 10 p.m. here, 10 p.m. Eastern here for stream. But I'll see you tomorrow at like noonish for the live feed update if you're checking out the podcast.